Yeah, so go ahead, answer your question.
So what was it that you said? You said that you was being transferred by the correctional officers. What was you going to like another jail when the incident happened, or were you? Where were they taking you guys?
So I went to court. And we were eating all day, so we was headed back after finishing, and my boy Luis Torres was talking about how he's hungry and he can't wait to bust down the mac and cheese. And so the CO was driving. He went to school with my boy, and in the midst of speeding and talking about how hungry we was, he almost missed a turn. And the door, when he turned into the jail, the door flew open. And a dude's facial expression was unforgettable. Like it was a shocking, scared, I'm gonna die, a fucked up look. Like help me. And
You talking about the kid that flew out the car?
Yeah. He was sitting in the spot I was supposed to sit at.
In the van?
Yeah. And I
shackled. From head,
yeah.
From legs to.
And I didn't want to sit there because there was a gay dude sitting there.
Hold on, finish the story and look at the camera real quick.
So, yeah, but yeah, I didn't want to sit there because there was a gay dude sitting there.
Okay.
And so
look at the camera.
So he started laughing straight. So he started laughing about it.
And he sat there.
So he said, "I'll sit there. Fuck that. I'll sit there." I said, "I'm not sitting there." So I told him not to sit there.
And what happened?
And he said, "No, he flew out the van, body shaking, seizing on the floor, got it, and they secured the van. They secured the van, sent us back into the jail, and I went back in the jail, and I went in my cell after being stripped and shit."
How'd that make you feel?
And at the moment, I didn't feel no way. I didn't feel nothing. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing to feel.
Right.
It was the outcome of what was happening. I mean, everybody gets hurt, and that's nothing new. I ain't worried about nobody about getting hurt.
But to die shackled up.
But the fact that he died shackled. Ma, this is what she was talking about. She was trying to tell you what. See how this side is?
Oh, okay.
See that black stuff?
Okay.
She wants that black stuff out of it.
Okay.
So she wants it like this side.
Mom, hold on. I'm doing this for my YouTube.
But
So when he fell out the van and died, and you went back into your cell.
So I fell asleep.
Okay. Did you know the kid that fell out the van that died?
Yeah.
What was his name?
Yeah, Luis Torres.
R.I.P. to him and respect to his family.
Mm-hmm.
Condolences to his family. And so you didn't feel no type of way when you went back into the cell, knowing that the person that was riding with you.
I went to sleep, and it was like PTSD. You reliving the same situation.
So like how you said, you seen them fly out the van.
Yeah. So I kept reliving the situation over and over and over.
Yeah.
And then the sheriffs called me. The sheriffs called me out the cell.
They wanted your testimony, or
they want me to lie for them.
What'd you say?
I told the truth. I said I'm not lying for nobody.
What was the truth?
The truth is that he fell out the car.
They didn't put a seatbelt on him.
Yeah, they didn't put no seatbelt on him, and we had plastic on our hands.
So if, like how you said, if you would have sat there near the gay dude, like how you said you made a joke and said you wasn't gonna sit there because the dude next to you was gay. If you didn't sit there, if you would have sit there,
you want to know who
you would have been the one that. Hold on, you would have been the one that flew out the car. out the van.
Yeah.
And so he sat there because you didn't want to sit next to the gay dude, and he flew out the van, shackled up, and died
Yeah.
in the worst way, shackled up.
Yeah.
On the way, what, from the precinct to the county?
Yeah. Yeah.
And what county jail was that? What was the name of the county jail?
Montgomery County.
And that was what? And what
Am-
Montgomery County is
Amsterdam, New York.
No, well, it's not an incident. It's in Gloversville or something like that.
Fultonville County.
Fultonville County. Yeah, you're right. And you were how old?
I was like 17 years old. I was 17 years old.
And how that experience made you feel? Like seeing someone, like how you said, like his face showed like help when he flew out, and
it was traumatizing for a couple months. You keep just seeing his face. You don't never stop seeing their face. You just always see their face. Like it's like a memory. It's a memory that you never forget. It's like it was like Izzy. You know what I'm saying? Like I always was with Izzy, and then next thing you know, Izzy died from drowning. You know what I'm saying? I'll never stop seeing Izzy's last face. You know, on Academy Street. When he was supposed to come with me and I let him go to go swimming, and he told me what he was gonna do. Or that long, I kept taking Izzy away from situations and getting money, and then he went swimming and he died.
So the guy Lewis, did you know any of his family?
Yeah, I went to school with his sister.
And
his sister is Crystal.
So to wrap this situation up right here, do you have like a message you would want to send to somebody or anybody or to the correctional facility that, you know, failed to put the seatbelt on? Like, do you have a message that you want to get out of this, and like that you think something could have been done better? And then we'll wrap this up.
Honestly, I don't really get involved in what can do better or not, because at the end of the day, it's like they do what they want to do regardless. It's not about what we want to do better. It's about what they need to do. I could say as much input and advice as I want to make that difference, but they got to make that difference for themselves.
Well, guess what? I'm glad that you made it home. You did your time. It's unfortunate for the other people that's still in there fighting for their freedom, and people that's lost their lives in the hands of correctional officers.
I know people who died a day before they went home smoking a cigarette. A day before they go home, sitting in his bathroom stall, smoking a cigarette.
Well,
and then not responsive.
Hold on, that's going to be part 2. If they want to tap in, we're going to talk more about the stories. But this is, what do you want to call yourself for the fans and for the people that's listening to you?
They just call me Jay.
Jay. So this is Jay's story on his life on, what would you like to say? The road to glory?
Behind the bars and the
This is your road to glory. And right now he's actually plastering up, bathtub and everything for his mother. And it's pretty cool. But yeah, that was a traumatic situation where he saw his friend fly out the van. But yeah, tune into episode 2 or tape 2, however you want to call it, and we'll continue from there.